Hey YouTubers, welcome to the Cyber Overwatch channel. I am Pragmatic1. In this video, I will be doing a walkthrough of the OffSec Proving Grounds Gaara vulnerable host. I will provide a walkthrough of Reconnaissance through Post-exploitation. This will include performing port scanning, service enumeration, dictionary attack, and privilege escalation. If you find this content informative and you are interested in cybersecurity, please like and subscribe to the Cyber Overwatch channel. Also, for more free content, please regularly check back on www.cybersec.com. Gaara is a vulnerable host created by OXGen to allow users to practice ethical hacking techniques. This virtual machine is accessible from OffSec Proving Grounds Virtual Training Lab and VulnHub owned by OffSec. I went ahead and started my target host Gaara. As shown on the screen, it now has an IP. First thing I will need to do is information gathering, including port scans and service enumeration. For active information gathering, I am using Nmap on the target host. I'll run the following command shown in the CLI. In general, since I am trying to figure out what ports are open, I'll first want to scan all 65,535 ports using the -p- switch to look for services listening on non-standard ports. When I look at the Nmap results, I can see that Nmap detected two open ports, port 22 SSH and port 80 HTTP. As I analyze the results of the Nmap scan, going off of previous experience, it is likely that Gaara is a Linux host. This is also based off of Nmap detecting the OS as a generic Linux distribution and SSH service running. The first service I will look at is port 80. Reviewing the Nmap output, I can see that the web server is Apache version 2.4.38. Browsing to the webpage on the host, I can see the image of the Naruto character for which the host is named after. Reviewing the page source, I don't find anything useful. At this point, I will need to crawl the web server. I'll use fuff to run the following command shown in the CLI to crawl the web server and look for hidden directories. Fuff completed its crawl, and I can see an interesting page called Cryo Server. Let's check that page out. Initially, browsing to Cryo Server brought me to a page that didn't look like it had anything useful until I scrolled all the way down. Listed at the bottom of the page were 3 possible pages named after Naruto characters. I'll browse to Temari first. Browsing to Temari just brought me to a page that appears to provide a backstory for Gaara. I'll browse to Kazekage next. Browsing to Kazekage appears to provide the same backstory information. I browsed to the last page, I am Gaara. At first it looked like the same information and there didn't appear to be anything that really stood out. On a closer look, I see what appears to be a hash. I ran the hash through CyberChef to see if it could detect the hash type. CyberChef didn't identify it, but it gave me a good starting point, as it had detected base 85, but base 85 has special characters, and that also ruled out base 64. To verify whether my assumption was correct, I tried decoding the assumed hash using AppDevTools base 58 decoder. Sure enough, it decoded to Gaara is my name. Based on enumeration, it seems highly likely that Gaara is the username of the host. I decided to run Hydra on the host to dictionary attack the SSH password using the following command shown in the CLI. I decided to use the RockU password list. If you are using Kali, you can find it in the following path /user/share/wordlists. Running a dictionary attack using Hydra, I was able to successfully get the password. Hydra detected the password as I love you too. For the password for the Gaara account, I run the following command shown in the CLI to authenticate via SSH. I get prompted, am I sure that I want to connect? And I type in yes. I get prompted for the password and I type in the password I received from Hydra. The credentials worked. I was able to log in as Gaara. The next thing I want to do is directory enumeration. I run ls--la to see what is in the Gaara home directory. I can see the local.txt file. I run cat on the local.txt file to get the hash. I enter the hash into the OffSec PG console. Now I need to find a method for escalating privileges. The easiest path to enumerating for escalation paths is running P's and G, whether it's for Linux or Windows. If for some reason I can't use P's and G, I have my escalation notes in my Joplin notebook that is based off of the TJ Knowles template, but I've added more custom information for my use. There are plenty of free resources out there to use. Another source is the Basic Linux Privilege Escalation from Got.Milk. It's an old but trusted source. It's definitely worth searching for resources and make your own custom list. Since I already have linpiece on Kali, I think I'll just upload it. The first thing I'll do is start my HTTP server using the following command shown in the CLI. Now that I have the HTTP server running, I need to change the directory to the /temp folder so that I can upload linpiece. I'll run the following command from the target host as shown in the CLI. I successfully uploaded linpiece to the target host. If I upload a file, I always run ls-la to number 1, verify that the file uploaded successfully, number 2, check whether I need to run chmod. In this case, based on the output, it looks like I'll need to run chmod as shown in the CLI to make linpiece executable. I run chmod, then run ls-la to verify linpiece is executable, and as can be seen, it shows linpiece is now executable. Run linps to find possible privesc paths. The first thing that linps finds is that /user/local/games is in a writable path. Linps also detects that /user/local/games is writable to everyone. Another interesting thing that linps found is that GDB has the suid bit. Let's check GTFO bins to see what, if anything, can be found for GDB. GTFO bins has a command I can use. I think I'll use this command before I try to exploit /user/local/games. The first thing I need to do is change directory to the /user/bin folder. Then I'll run the command shown in the CLI. After running the command, it looks like I get a root prompt. I verify that I am root by running the whoami command. I change directory to /root, then run the ls-la command to see the folder contents. Right away, I can see the proof.txt file. I cat the proof.txt file to get the hash. I entered the hash into OffSec PG console and I have completed the host. In conclusion, using a variety of techniques, I was able to go from reconnaissance to gaining root privileges on the target host. Performing these steps allowed me to gather the information I needed in order to gain a foothold on the target host through the use of a dictionary attack on SSH. Upon gaining access, performing further enumeration allowed me to find a workable escalation path to root by abusing the suid bit in order to gain the final flag. Thank you for tuning in to this demonstration of OffSec Proving Grounds Gaara Vulnerable Host. Thank you for also checking out Cyber Overwatch channel. If you find this content informative and you are interested in cybersecurity, please like and subscribe to the Cyber Overwatch channel. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a question in the comments, or you can send me a message from the CyberSec website listed in the description. Until next time, keep learning. The only way to improve is to keep learning. Pragmatic One, signing off.